Hey, Bob Iger, why don't you get like a tree and leave Deadpool and Wolverine alone? Piece of shit.
What's poppin', everybody? Episode 26, right? Let's go.
Yep.
The latest in Funko news, entertainment, and sports. Let's kick it off with Funko news.
It's been a good week. They haven't screwed anything up.
Let's not go too far.
Okay. All right.
We did see some new Funko Shop exclusives this week. Lord of the Rings. God, I'm going to pronounce this wrong. Theoden. I remember the character.
Too, but
anyway.
All right. Yeah.
That was cool. Lord of the Rings fans get a new exclusive.
Yeah.
Also, this had been a long time coming.
Right.
Marty McFly with the guitar, Funko Shop exclusive soda can. It was funny that we were talking about it last Friday on the virtual garage sale.
Right.
And then it was the exclusive, I think, on the Monday, or it was this week.
Right.
Anyway.
It was Monday, I think.
It was Monday, right?
Yeah.
And we were like, finally. Here's my gripe, though, and I know we said this on a show back when this first got announced, is the chase should have been him partially translucent, like the photograph when he's playing the song, and he's noticing his siblings are disappearing and stuff, so he wasn't fixing what happened, so he was fading away. If they'd done partially translucent chase on him playing the guitar, that would have been sick.
That's the problem when they cheap out
so cool
on the chases.
Yeah.
Then people don't want to hunt for it as much. Like if you had a really cool, like I gotta have that chase.
I think the chase is only metallic or glitter.
Right? Glitter.
It's just
glitter.
glitter. Like
glitter.
it's the same figure, no difference.
Yeah.
I do like the figure.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, but I think the chase could have been better.
Yeah.
Just
true.
saying.
Agree.
Funko Shop also shared this week the 6-inch Hagrid from the new line of Harry Potter, the Barnes & Noble exclusive.
Looks like all the other Hagrids.
By the way, exactly. Barnes & Noble needs to step it up with their Funko shared exclusive sticker.
Okay.
It's just a green square. It's super boring.
You don't like it?
I don't like it.
I don't like the Walmart one.
Out of all the stickers, that's my least favorite.
I think they should make an actual cool Walmart collectible sticker.
Yeah.
Because they just stick the same ones that are on bananas, on there. And I'm just like,
hey, don't put those on the Chiquitas. We need that for Funko exclusive.
I mean, you can make a cool Walmart collectible sticker. I don't know why you need the same
boring.
produce sticker you put on everything else. Like, come on.
Also, the Funko Shop shared the PX from the Invincible, the pop moment, the bloody Omni-Man and Invincible moment.
It was pretty cool.
It looks really cool.
Yeah.
Also this week, the Funko Shop, or HQ, dropped in-house the Maleficent Goon with Chase.
Oh, yeah. Didn't we talk about those pops like a year ago?
So long ago.
Yeah.
They're finally here.
All right.
Yeah.
Great. Awesome. Yeah.
It's pimp, especially the Chase. And props to Funko. I'm looking in right here. The Chase is a completely different mold.
Yeah.
Kudos on doing that.
Yeah, they nailed that one.
They nailed the Chase.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, they're HQ only.
Yeah.
So they won't be offered online.
Yeah.
1 out of 1,000.
Yeah.
But they did pretty good.
Is it 1 out of 1,000 is a chase?
Like to make a good chase.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like one chase per 1,000. I'm like, whoa, that's really limited. Oh, okay. Yeah, good point.
Also, in the Funko news this week, we found out they are headed to Vegas in May for the licensing expo.
Gotcha.
So we could, this is good news because then we could see completely new figures we've never seen before if they obtain new licenses.
What?
I don't know, but things that they've never made before.
What licenses do they, Nintendo?
They don't have Nintendo, and I doubt that they would get Nintendo at this licensing.
So then what
expo.
else are they going to get?
There's other things. Taylor Swift.
They're not getting that.
I don't know if they could afford that.
No, she'll just start her own, do Funko with a Y.
Funky
brand. Funky by Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift
she'll just do her own thing.
Yeah.
Her chases will be awesome.
C2E2 is this weekend.
We've been talking about this con for so long.
It's finally here. So the exclusives dropped yesterday. We will do an entire show about what we got once we have them here. But it is C2E2 this weekend in Chicago.
Amazing.
Coming soon in the Funko world, Pops from Inside Out 2 got leaked. It showed the back of the box as well, so there'll be 5, including all the new feelings
Gotcha.
that are appearing in the sequel. That's the movie's coming out June 14th. New Tupac. Listen, you know I was complaining about the Snoop, that there's just 1,000 Snoop Dogg Pops now?
Yeah.
I think we've hit that level with Tupac.
They did do a lot of Tupac.
A lot.
And a lot of album covers.
So this one is denim coveralls with a backwards striped hat. You know that look.
Yeah.
That they haven't done that as a Tupac pop yet, but it might be time to do other rappers. Is all I'm saying.
All right.
Where's my Digital Underground?
Humpty Dance,
I
baby.
want a Humpty Hump
Yeah.
Funko Pop.
I think that would sell like crazy. Yeah.
I want it.
Yeah.
Okay. Deadpool and Wolverine, the new trailer dropped. We'll talk about that in the entertainment. But that coincided with the first 2 Funko Pops from the movie are coming soon. There's
they're
a
okay.
Deadpool with
They're
2
okay.
swords. I have a gripe about the Wolverine. If you're going to drop it the same day as the trailer, like these are the first 2 Pops, give a sleeveless Jackman with no mask.
Right.
And that's what kind of...
So the movie opens up with him having sleeves. What happens to his sleeves? Does he?
I don't know if he
just
does.
rip them off. You know,
He's got to get the guns out.
because they look like they're
But
pretty.
the trailer...
It looks like they're very nicely tailored over there. So like,
Super nice.
Did you take it to a seamstress?
I think
Well,
the costume might be completely sleeveless. And if it is, then why does the Pop have sleeves and the mask? That's all I'm saying.
All right.
That just kind of grinded my gears. Did it in the trailer?
Yeah.
The trailer was just nothing but jacked biceps.
Even in the set photos, he has.
All right. Well, that's set photos, but in the trailer all I saw was Jack.
All right.
All right.
Okay. We
Anyway.
wasted a lot of time on that.
Doesn't matter.
All right.
Batman Warzone. I'm not sure what that is, but there's 6 new Pops coming, and there's one in particular, the Joker.
That one looks cool.
War Joker. That looked really cool.
Yeah. The rest of them we can just skip.
Meh.
Yeah.
Also, an Entertainment Earth exclusive Batman comic cover for The Dark Knight Returns. It glows. It's got
like that.
lightning.
I do like that one.
That looked really cool.
Yeah. I'm in on that.
That looked pimp.
I'm in on that.
New NBA Pops are coming soon. There's going to be more NBA Jam 2-packs, the retro ones with the 8-bit-ish kind of look to them.
Yeah.
But something that struck me that I was really excited about was first Damian Lillard as a Buck, and they're smart. We were talking about the whole Connor Bedard thing for Chicago.
Yeah.
They didn't do that, but they did jump on the Wemby bandwagon. The number 1 pick overall Spurs rookie Victor Wembanyama. So
I'm in.
they'll have a Funko Pop for him. He is twice the size of a normal person, so I thought maybe a 6-inch instead of a regular size pop, but
No.
Could have done that box.
Yeah.
the anime with the hair. Yeah, just do that long, skinny
No.
box.
I'm pretty sure that you just used the same mold as the Damian Lillard one, and it was like,
Yeah.
okay, just slap on
Put
a different.
Spurs jersey on him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some other stuff that's coming soon that I got a little excited about. The Simpsons, there's going to be a Devil Homer with maracas.
Yeah.
Funko Shop exclusive. No word on when that will drop. One thing that this also made me mad
Gotcha.
is that there's a new Blue Dilophosaurus Jurassic Park exclusive with Meyer grocery stores. Do you remember the Fairly Odd Parents
Yeah.
debacle?
Yeah.
Meyer grocery stores is a you get produce and you get some pharmacy stuff and cereal.
It's a weird partnership.
It's weird.
Yeah.
And now Fairly Odd Parents had the shared San Diego Comic-Con exclusive.
Yeah.
This is a Meyer grocery store sticker.
Yeah.
You spent money getting a Meyer grocery store sticker.
It's very weird.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like it at all.
Yeah.
So I very mad about that.
Yeah.
Also, you can't order them online.
Yeah.
As far as I know, it's a grocery store. Maybe they'll have them on a website. You get some cans of tuna, you get a bag of oranges, and you get some Dilophosaurus.
I'm sure
exclusive.
Funko Shop will share them.
Then we'll order them.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
anyway, it just made me mad.
Yeah.
Also, there was a ton of leaks this week online about stuff hitting Five Belows.
Right.
We did an entire show about it. So if you haven't checked it out, we did it on Thursday. Check that out because it's a ton.
Yeah, I don't know. They're getting everything.
It's crazy.
I just feel like Funko just sold them like literally shipping containers full of them, and they're like
random. They don't even know what's
they're
on.
like
Yeah.
whatever. It's like a pinata, you know.
It's-
You got no idea what you're gonna get. Could be good, could be bad. I don't know. You know, there's
then-
definitely going to be some Wakanda Forever in there. That's for sure. Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah.
Also, to end Funko news, we got to talk about it. Super excited, actually, for this next NFT drop. They said it'll be April 30th.
Yeah.
They leaked the redeemables. They look cool. There's a Freddy Funko as the priest from The Exorcist.
That's cool.
These are going to be bangers. They also smartly, given Funko props here, 38,000 packs. 38.
They could sell out.
So that could sell out. I
It
think
could
they're
sell
going
out.
Transformers here.
Could sell out.
Cool redeemables.
Yep.
You're doing limited packs with a cool genre that people like. I think that this one will sell out.
I'm in. I think so
So
too.
that's coming up April 30th.
And in entertainment,
Let's go.
let's
What's happening?
go. Civil War took first place at the box office.
Yeah, second week in a row.
11 mil.
Yeah,
Pretty good.
it's doing pretty good.
Yeah. Horror movie Abigail came in second with a $10 million box office on a $46,000 budget.
No.
That was Canadian too, by the way. So if you transfer that over, that's about 21,000 US.
The budget actually was a little higher on this. But
Really?
they're going to make their money because it's horror,
Yeah.
right? But have you heard the premise?
Is that the one about the creepy doll?
No.
Oh,
This
okay.
is Abigail is
It's hard to keep track of them, you know.
There's so many.
Yeah.
But this is and this is opening weekend took second place.
Yeah.
So anyway, Abigail is a little girl.
Yeah.
These people kidnap the daughter of a rich guy for ransom.
Okay.
And they're all holding her ransom, and they don't realize that she's a vampire.
Oh,
and
that'll-
then she just starts killing all the kidnappers. So you get what you reap, what you sow.
Again,
You
and
don't kidnap vampire kids.
but again, and I've said this many times,
yeah,
if you're gonna get in the kidnapping game, you gotta do your research.
yeah, you gotta look.
You gotta do the research.
You know, it's funny. There's no pictures of her outside playing in the daylight.
What you do. That should be a red flag right
Should
there.
be red flag number one.
What you do, look at me. You go on Amazon. You purchase the movie called Ransom
Oh,
with
that's
Mel Gibson.
classic.
Gary Sinise,
That's how you kidnap.
he did his research.
He knows what's
He
up.
knew exactly what he was doing.
Give me back my son.
Like, that kid wasn't a vampire.
No, they knew he wasn't a vampire.
No.
They did a good job.
He did a pretty good job.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Anyway,
So don't kidnap vampires.
yeah, that's the
It's a
lesson. to be learned
PSA
here.
from kdogandfish. And I lost my track here.
Okay.
And Godzilla Kong. Which, by the way, I started watching the Godzilla with Bryan Cranston.
Yeah.
You know, I think that was okay. I was
Is that
yeah,
is that
I thought it was
directly
good.
linked to this one?
Yeah.
The first one.
Yeah, and isn't Millie Bobby Brown in that one?
No, she's a
No.
I don't understand.
Yeah.
Okay, she's
Yeah.
in the second one.
I thought it was. I forgot it. Like I forgot most of it, so I just put it on because it was in my Netflix feed. No, it was my Crave feed, and I was totally into it. I watched the whole thing. I was
Nice.
like, I was into it.
All right,
But,
well, Bryan Cranston action.
Yeah, but anyways, yeah. So
This
made
is still
another
making money.
$9.5 million. So it must be, it must be over half a bill.
It's over half a billion.
Yeah, it's got to be over. Okay. So, but we have to talk about the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
That's a different movie.
We have to talk about that. And
that's
how,
a Sean
we got to
Connery
talk
movie.
about how good that movie was and so underrated.
I think you
Now
mean
we'll talk about
the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare.
the sequel. The
No,
sequel
they're not
to
direct,
Extraordinary-
they're not related. not at all.
Okay, that's the one we're going to talk
Yeah,
about.
yeah, the new movie with
Yeah.
Henry Cavill.
I did not realize the story behind it, so you
Okay.
can explain it.
All right, so
you're
this,
deep into the legalities of this.
I went
Yeah.
I dived
The
down
law.
a rabbit hole.
Yeah, you
Bird
gotta
law.
understand the law.
Okay, so this opened in fourth place.
Yeah.
and I was like, I was 8.9 million. So yeah, 8.9 million.
8.9 million. Yeah,
And I was like, this is the second bomb in the box office in the last couple of months for Cavill. And I was like, this isn't right. Like, what's going on here? By the
Yeah.
way, he did redeem himself that Argyle
Yeah.
is killing it on streaming.
Yeah.
Like, it was the second most streamed show of the year for or movie for Apple TV. There's some sort of stat. Anyway.
Yeah, I got a couple coming. I don't know about Argyle.
We
I
can talk about that.
I got a
but
couple bones to pick with
That's
Argyle.
another show.
Cavill's barely even in it.
What's that?
He's
no,
barely
he's
in.
not in it, but
He's
like,
he's an Argyle a little bit.
I'm just saying.
He wasn't the star
he was
of it.
in the,
Well, I
in the
guess he was the
trail,
star of it.
featured in the trailer.
He was the star of it. But
Anyway.
anyways, yeah. I did see a thing. He was on. Hey, this is a funny story.
Side note.
He was on. I think he was on. Was it Rich Eisen? I think he was on Rich Eisen, and he was talking about. So you remember that fight scene in Mission Impossible in the bathroom with Tom Cruise?
Yeah, where he cocks his guns. Yeah.
That took a week to film.
The whole fight scene?
The whole fight scene took a whole
Jeez.
week to film. He was talking about how great this movie was because Guy Ritchie's like, let's go, let's shoot, let's shoot, and they were just going. Whereas with Mission Impossible, he's like that he was talking about that one fight scene. He's like, yeah, we took a week to film that.
Tom Cruise takes his time.
Yeah, and it was like hilarious. Anyways, continue.
All right.
Yeah.
So Ministry of
I sidetracked.
a little bit.
All right.
Squirrel.
Hey.
Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare.
That's the one.
Opened in fourth place, 8.9 million.
Yeah.
I was really bummed that it bombed.
Mm-hmm.
And I looked into it on Box Office Mojo, and it had nothing for international box office. And then B Money told me Lionsgate made a deal with Prime Video for streaming international rights. So they wouldn't release the movie in theaters in Canada or internationally. So Canada would have bumped up the domestic box office total. Like if it did just shy of 9 million in US only. You'd say at least another 6 or 7 million in Canada.
You know, the United States is quite a bit bigger than Canada.
Smidge.
It's
Actually,
smidge
landmass
bigger.
wise, no.
Yeah. Yeah. We have
Population wise, yes.
we have a lot of snow and open
got
fields. I'd say
Not to get technical here.
technical.
Okay, we
I
gotta
would,
get back
I
on
would say 4 million. I don't know, 7 million is a bit of a
5 million. Let's meet in the middle. Okay. But it would have been
How is that the middle?
it would have been number one if it was released in Canada.
Well, yeah, because they only had to do 11.
Nothing international, so you weren't allowed to have it in the UK.
Yeah, they only needed 2.2 million in Canada to beat the box
and they
office.
would have.
Yeah.
1,000%.
Yeah.
You wanted to go see it and you couldn't. So
Yeah.
it would have absolutely won.
They would have got
place.
that out of Vancouver alone.
So I'm just saying that it's deceiving how that worked out for the box office. They kind of screwed over Guy Ritchie and everyone involved with the film by not giving it a full domestic or international release. That's all I'm saying.
So we're gonna get the street. We're gonna see it. We're gonna see it for free.
We'll be
but
streaming
We gotta
it on
wait
Prime.
for it on Prime,
Yeah.
which means Bezos must have given them what we like to refer to as an ass load amount of money.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna give up that box office in exchange for
it's
the stream.
surprising.
It would have to be an
It'd
insane
have to
amount
be
of money.
a lot of money to pass up on international and Canadian box office.
Like a lot, like some serious cheddar.
All right, what else is happening?
I don't know. I want to dive into this.
I want to see it.
All right. Okay. So opening in theaters this weekend is Challengers.
Yeah. It's the only movie.
I don't even really know what this is about.
It's a tennis movie with Zendaya.
Yeah, I got that. Zendaya.
Listen, you and A's. You're from Windsor. You're from Windsor, so everything to you sounds like a Michigan accent.
Yeah.
Zendaya.
Yeah. All I know is I saw the trailer and it looks like she's making out with two dudes in a room.
Okay.
So I'm like, I don't know what this is about, but it's got a
Does
little
it
bit.
involve tennis?
I don't know. It's got a little bit of a Wild Things feel to me.
All right.
You know,
I'm in.
I don't know.
Now I want to go see it.
Hope Matt Dillon's in it.
right.
So there you go. That'd be fine. And then, but next week is Fall Guy.
Yeah. Then the following Friday,
Fall Guy.
Fall Guy opens.
Can't wait.
That's going to be awesome.
Can't wait. Can't wait.
That is going to be number one at the box
I
office.
cannot wait for that movie.
You and I have to go.
Oh, yeah.
Then we'll do a movie review.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Apple TV, Big Door Prize.
Yeah.
Season 2, if you haven't watched it, it's actually really good. You got to pay attention.
Yeah.
Don't walk away.
We actually promoted that season 1 when it first came out, that we were both watching it.
Yep.
It ended on a cliffhanger, so season 2 is up right now.
Yeah, do it. I've already watched the first 3 episodes.
Okay.
Very good. Recommend it. Number 2, very excited about this. And it's about time we did this. Everyone's been talking about it, dying for it. Face Off 2. Same cast. Loving it. Can't wait.
I'm so
they're
mad
gonna,
about
They're
this.
going to go, what are they going to swap? What are they going to do?
I'm assuming they're both retired, and it's going to be a face swap of other younger agents and a bad guy.
Retired? Nicolas Cage retired? He's dead.
Did he? No, I don't think he died at the end of Face
No,
Off.
they did the cliffhanger where
They did the cliffhanger.
where he was removing somebody else's face.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Did
yeah, remember it was I wasn't the ending he was in the lab.
He was in the lab.
I remember, and he was smoking in the mirror and he was clapping, which, by the way, was probably one of the best endings of any movie in the history of time. But what's it going to be now?
I just also the way that John Travolta looks now. I don't know how you're going to pull this.
I don't know how they're going to do this.
I don't know how you're going to pull this off.
Yeah.
I love Face Off.
Yeah,
but this angers me a little bit. I don't know how they're going to do it.
I think we just got to come up with some original content. That's all we got to do. This is going to be an interesting storyline.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways.
All right. What else we got going on?
Well, let's talk about trailers.
There's some good trailers this week.
There's a new one with Jennifer Lopez. Looks pretty good.
I got something to say.
Not Cloud Atlas, to get confused with the Tom Hanks classic.
This movie, J-Lo,
Yeah.
who is 54 years old.
I know. She looks good in it.
She looks good. She looks like a rocket.
Ben Affleck's like, cheers with his Dunkin' Donuts.
The Dunkin' Donuts guy.
Yeah.
She's
the Dunkin' Donut.
That's what he's famous
That's
for.
everybody knows him now.
Not Academy Award winning writer, actor, director.
Yeah.
That's what he's known for.
Yeah.
Anyway, J-Lo looks so good in this trailer.
Yeah.
And the cast looks amazing. And it's her fighting an AI robot who wants to end humanity.
Yeah.
It's going to be a Netflix movie. But if anything, I think the robot here is Jennifer Lopez because she doesn't age. She looks hot AF.
I'm telling you, I've been watching quite a bit of YouTube stuff about AI, about it being could be the downfall to our society. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I think we'll be fine.
Yeah.
Your kids are screwed, but I think we'll be fine.
No,
you know?
Skynet's coming.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Your kids are going to be controlled by robots for sure. There's no way around that. So tell them to enjoy their lives while they can now. So
there's another trailer that I'm so excited about, and that is M. Night Shyamalan's new movie.
Yeah, I've watched it like 3 times now.
It looks good.
By the way, the guy who's like literally selling the T-shirts.
Yeah, that guy's giving out way too much.
He's giving a lot of information. What do you think?
But Josh Hartnett doesn't look. I think that's the point, right?
Yeah.
So if you haven't seen the trailer,
Yeah.
M. Night Shyamalan's new movie, Josh Hartnett is a dad. He's bringing his daughter to a concert.
Yeah.
And it looks all innocent. And then there's this thing about extra security and police.
Yeah.
And this T-shirt vendor just tells them way too much info.
Yeah. That
they're actually setting a trap for a serial killer known as the Butcher.
Right.
And it turns out that that's Josh Hartnett. Now,
well, we don't know that for sure. They're implying
that because M. Night Shyamalan is known for twists.
Yeah.
So if that twist is in the trailer, there's gonna be another twist. There's gonna be.
I think the twist is how the logistics of them putting together this concert just to trap this guy. Do you know how hard it is to put on a concert like that?
Also, how do you know he is
a
daughter?
How do you know he's going to come?
His daughter's a fan of
But
this.
you got to get zoning. You got to get ticket sales.
T-shirts are made.
T-shirts got to be made. You can't pull this together in a week. I don't know. I think that's a plot point that has to be dived into.
We'll see how that plays out. But he doesn't look menacing. Right? He's just a dad bringing his daughter to this concert.
Yeah.
So this guy gives up way too much info that this is about the trap.
And he was very helpful.
It looks good. And it kind of gave me a Dexter vibe where you're going to kind of root for the killer is actually the lead.
Yeah. Right.
Whether he gets out of here or not. Or 1,000% there's going to be another twist because it's M. Night Shyamalan. So,
I don't care. It's M. Night Shyamalan. I'm in. That guy's...
We'll see.
I love him.
But it looks good.
He's so crazy. I love everything he does. It's amazing. I'm in.
And finally, there was another trailer that dropped this week. We kind of referenced it earlier during the Funko Pop section.
Yes. Barbra Streisand finally making her return to the big screen. Prince of Tides 2.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Guilt Trip
We
2.
are excited for this, and we've all been waiting for this sequel.
More Prince of Tides. Yes. Beaches. The second beach.
We got to get some more Midler on the screen. Let's do it.
All right.
Of course, we're talking about the only thing that anybody's been watching all week.
Did we just confuse Bette Midler and Barbra Streisand?
No. That Beaches was...
was both of them?
No, that was Bette Midler.
Yeah, I know, but you said... Did you say Streisand at the beginning?
No, Streisand was in the movie I said, The Prince of All Tides, whatever that crap is. Wasn't she?
Right.
I mean, who cares?
They were convincing.
I don't know, whatever. Anyways, Deadpool, Wolverine, all we're talking about.
Let's go.
Let's go.
How many YouTube shows are there discussing the Easter eggs about
so many? I watched one, and now it's just in my feed now, and I'm watching them 6 a day. Like there's so many
cool
Easter eggs.
Stuff.
It's awesome. I can't wait.
The things that I didn't need to dive down a rabbit hole of YouTube videos to notice was the Scott Lang Giant Man mask and skull being used as either a ship or a base.
Yeah, it's like his body.
Because as soon as the mask lifted, you saw teeth. So
That was in the Old Man Logan comic.
that is really cool. There's a bunch of X-Men villains that we saw, and then they confirmed who the bad guy's going to be is Professor Xavier's sister, Cassandra Nova, right?
Yeah.
So like some cool stuff.
Yeah.
And it was so offside and R-rated.
Yeah.
Also, I love the shout out to the Deadpool creator with the feet thing, because I heard about him once before that he hates drawing feet.
Gotcha.
So he hides them in the comic.
Yeah.
So the shop was feet only or something with his name on it. I thought that was clever.
Honestly, I got to give a shout out to the guys that make the videos for the Easter eggs.
Yeah.
Because they got to be watching it frame by frame to catch the stuff that they caught.
Yeah.
Even those cameos at that one scene when she's coming out of the Ant-Man.
Yeah. It was
helmet.
all X-Men.
Oh, X-Men there, but it was so fast. You'd have to like go frame by frame to catch everybody.
Yeah.
And the beginning when Deadpool comes in and goes, "Hi, Peanut."
Hi,
right?
Peanut.
Which I guess is a throwback to Ant-Man. You know,
Yeah.
Paul Rudd was always calling his daughter that and stuff like
Peanut,
that. So,
yeah.
and then I mean, there was all
What
kinds
about
of great.
jumping through so we're going to see Doctor Strange or
Yeah.
Wong.
Yeah.
They're jumping through the portal.
Yeah.
So that's just like
It's
at the end of the
it's
trailer.
crazy, but
I watched that trailer 5 times.
Yeah. Oh no, it's gonna be awesome.
We're
So
going to fight Thanos.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
it's gonna be interesting, and there is some crap going on with Bob Iger, and he's like wanting to cut a lot out of the movie.
Yeah.
That's becoming a big issue. Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman are fighting that, so it'll be interesting to see. Hopefully, we get the
I
actual
hope we
real
get the
cut.
full cut.
You know,
Yeah.
or maybe they'll end up doing a cut and a director's cut.
No, I want
You
the
know.
full thing.
You know?
I
So,
want the full.
They want to make
Monty.
some more bacon, because then they'll just re-release the director's cut in theaters and make a shitload
Can
more
I
money.
also give a shout out to Ryan Reynolds for his, and I know it's him, song choices in all these movies where they use old, basically female pop hits.
I know, it's so funny. Yeah.
Like when you started listening to the Madonna Like a Prayer.
Yeah.
And it's just like, of course, instead of like Back in Black or something,
Like
ACD or
Iron Man, that's all AC/DC. Yeah,
so he does this all the time. Air Supply, Madonna.
Yeah.
He just throws these old female artist songs in there, and it's so funny. It adds to the comedy.
Yeah.
So
It's gonna do awesome.
I'm excited.
Can't wait for it, as long as Iger doesn't it up.
Yeah, let's not do that. And in sports, just a bit offside portion of the shoe, the NFL draft. We got to talk about that first before we get into basketball and hockey playoffs. The draft, I'm not going to lie, the first bit was pretty predictable.
Yeah, pretty much.
Caleb Williams went first overall to the Bears. Everyone kind of picked what they needed. It didn't go crazy. I will say this, it was an NFL record. 14 straight picks of offensive players.
Yeah.
A defensive player was not picked until pick 15.
Yeah, but they said it was going to be an offensive
But
draft,
that's a record.
That's a lot.
And there was 6 QBs drafted in the top 12 picks.
Yeah. So,
Crazy.
see how that all plays out.
I will say this, that kind of hit the fan at Falcons pick 8.
Yeah.
They took Michael Penix Jr.,
Yeah.
quarterback, after persuading Kirk Cousins. He was pissed, by the way.
He wasn't happy about it.
He was not happy about it. So I see two sides of it. One, you're pulling like an Aaron Rodgers, where they have this star, and they're giving him all this money, but then they're early drafting his replacement, and that pissing him off. So that got very contentious, like very fast. So I get where the team's coming from, because he is coming off of an was it Achilles or ACL?
It's ACL.
ACL surgery.
Yeah.
He's 30.
You don't know.
He's in his late 30s.
Yeah. Like,
you don't know.
You don't know.
So
and he's on the board. So, I mean, I feel like the argument is you take the best player on the board. I mean, was he the best player on the board?
He was the best QB.
He was the best Q on the board, but QB. But, I mean, Atlanta's got weapons.
Yes.
So, I mean,
they could have drafted an O-line, D-line. The best. They actually, because of there's no defensive players drafted until the 15th, at number 8, you could have taken the best defensive player on the board available, hands down, at that spot, and go get a quarterback later. To sit there and learn from Kirk Cousins. I think that was a mistake.
Okay, so let's just say this.
Okay.
To the owner of the Falcons.
Okay.
You're a great dude. We've heard nothing but good things about you.
I believe his name's Arthur Blank.
You are a gentleman and a scholar. Going forward, next time you decide to give a 39-year-old quarterback $100 million guaranteed, don't draft a quarterback in the first round and piss him the off.
Also, making a mistake in the draft, I got to talk about it because it grinded my gears.
Yeah.
The Buffalo Bills.
They're killing it.
The Buffalo Bills had the worst offseason.
I think they're killing it.
I
like what they're doing.
You're a liar.
I think they're onto something.
No.
Yeah.
Horrible decision-making in the offseason. They have no wide receivers. They get to the draft. Okay, this is where you're going to do it.
Yeah.
They didn't do anything in free agency.
No.
They have so many needs. They dropped so many defensive players. They traded away Gabe Davis and Stephon Diggs.
Yeah.
They are hurting, except for everything maybe at obviously QB and tight end. They have two amazing tight ends. This was like, okay, this is a wide receiver heavy draft as much as it was a quarterback heavy draft.
Right.
You could take a wide receiver. No.
Yeah.
They traded back to the 32nd pick with the Chiefs for the Chiefs to go up and grab a wide receiver.
Yeah, that didn't make a lot of sense. No.
They need a wide receiver.
And the Chiefs got a really good wide receiver.
A super fast wide receiver. Xavier Worthy.
Yeah.
So the Bills traded back, and then the Chiefs got a wide receiver.
Yeah.
So then the Bills were at 32nd, last pick of the first round, and they traded back again with the Panthers to take the first pick in the second round. The Bills didn't take a first-round draft pick.
Yeah.
You have so many needs, and you screwed your offseason. You screwed up the draft. Why did you move back twice to gain later picks? Who gives a shit?
It doesn't make a lot of sense, but you gotta see the whiteboard. And Sean McDermott had a press conference this morning. No,
fired.
And he said, "You're not seeing the forest between the trees, through the trees, all that crap. They're going heavy in the CFL draft. They are saying this is where we are going to kill it."
I don't think they can do that.
Buffalo is so close to Canada. They're like,
they're going to sneak in and pretend to be Argos.
It's a short trip. They're like, this is where we're nailing it.
All right.
CFL draft. They're building their whole offensive team around it.
The one other
I feel pretty good.
The one other thing, the Vikings did really well.
Yeah.
They traded up a little bit. They didn't give away the farm.
Yeah, they still got a quarterback.
Still got J.J. McCarthy.
Yeah,
and then they traded up later in the draft as well. So the Vikings did what they had to do, but there was no major crazy trades. So now that leads me into the next conversation with NFL.
Okay.
Was because now what do they do with Justin Jefferson after the Eagles made A.J. Brown the highest paid wide receiver the day before the draft, and they gave him 3 years at $96 million, $84 million guaranteed. That is the most ever guaranteed money for a wide receiver, and he is per year average the highest paid wide receiver in the league right now.
I don't know.
So what does Justin Jefferson do?
He wants more.
He's going to want more.
Yeah, he's going to want more.
So
he's going to want 100 3 years.
Is
all 100 guaranteed.
Oh, they guaranteed.
Because all
95 guaranteed.
And up front. I want all 3 years up front.
So what are the Vikings going to do now? They didn't do it at the draft. Now they have Justin Jefferson. They have a QB to throw to him now with J.J. McCarthy from Michigan.
Yeah.
But what do they do? Do they pay the man his money?
Well, they have to because they're screwed.
Right?
No one's going to take on his contract.
Yeah.
Because, his contract this year, they can. He's not an unrestricted free agent.
I think that they need him.
You know. Well, they totally need him.
They actually got your Green Bay Packers running back, Aaron Jones.
I know.
They got TJ Hawkinson, the tight end.
Yeah.
So, like, they have a good team. Now you got your quarterback.
Well,
Hopefully he works out. But you got to pay Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, you got to give him. Let's give him $100 million guaranteed.
Last thing with football, coming up May 5th, I am so excited about this.
Yeah.
Netflix.
Yeah.
The roast of Tom Brady.
Yeah, we'll see how offside it gets.
I think it's going to get deflated balls.
Yeah.
German ex-wife.
Yeah.
I think it's going to go his looks.
Yeah.
I think all of it. Him being a cheater.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not a Tom Brady hater.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be watching it. It'll be funny.
I'm interested.
And Kevin Hart is hosting it.
Yeah. All right. I'm in. Okay.
So that'll be really, and I'm also interested because they didn't announce
Yeah.
who the athletes and celebrities are that are going to be there to roast them.
Right.
Only that Kevin Hart is hosting it.
Yeah.
All right. Quickly in the NBA playoffs, the Lakers are done.
Yeah, pretty much.
At the time of recording this show, they're now down 3-0.
Yeah.
Game 2, by the way, in Denver, they were up 20 points.
Yeah.
Denver came back. Jamal Murray, Canadian.
Boom.
Buzzer beater for the win over Davis.
Yeah.
And then, okay, now they're down 2-0, but they lose game 3 at home, and it didn't even look like they were trying.
I think the Bills should draft Jamal Murray.
It might do a good job. So the Lakers, we thought it was going to go 7.
Yeah.
We thought this would be a great series, and it's not.
No.
Denver is killing them.
It's done.
Noteworthy, the 76ers showing some life.
Yeah. Yeah.
Again, at the time of recording, they had finally beaten the Knicks in Game 3. Embiid had 50 points. And the Heat and Celtics won one. I actually didn't think without
Buckets.
Jimmy Buckets that
Buckets.
the Heat would win one.
But
I still think
Boston's still gonna win.
Celtics are still going to
Yeah,
win.
they're gonna still win it. Yeah.
And in NHL playoffs, again at the time of recording the show, Western Conference Canadian teams are all 1-1 now.
Yep.
They've won one, lost one. I think Vancouver, who is the first place seed, they lost their starter goalie.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So that
All right.
might hurt them a bit.
All right. Yeah, you need a goalie. I heard.
It's a good thing, and that
You can put a defenseman in there.
that leads us to the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
The Toronto Maple Leafs just know one thing, and that's how to piss off their fan base. After winning Game 2 on the road, they are absolutely in trouble because they lost Game 3
They're
at
not
home.
in that much
They
trouble.
lost Game 3 at home.
It's 2-1. It's fine.
It's 2-1 until tonight, mother trucker. They play tonight. If they lose at home both games, go back to Boston down 3-1, they're done.
By the way, they were supposed to play last
Done.
night.
They flexed it.
I like how they're like, we'll flex the game.
Hockey night in Canada
Hockey night
Saturday.
in Canada,
Yeah.
Saturday night.
Yeah.
Leafs. You know?
They want the ratings.
Yeah. You know, there's other teams in the league, you know.
Well,
but-
not in for Eastern Canada.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Whatever.
that are in the playoffs.
Whatever.
If the Leafs lose tonight,
it won't be good.
they're done.
Well, yeah, they're probably.
They're absolutely done. If you go back
Yeah.
to Boston down 3-1,
Yeah.
you're not. It'll be another early round exit by the goddamn Leafs.
I think they're going to tie it up.
You think they'll tie it up tonight?
They're going to tie it up.
All right, I guess we'll find out next time.
Yep.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. That's the latest in Funko news, entertainment, and sports. What was your favorite part of the show? Let us know in the comments.
Go Bills!
We want to take this opportunity to thank our Patreons. If you want to join as a member, you can do so at Patreon/kdogandfish.
Sign up and get exclusive content, lives, and more.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, I'm Fish.
K-Dog.
We'll see you again soon.
Bye-bye.